This requires firm handling.
Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video here today. And today we are going to be going over our Ordance Rafa build.
I know a snitch when I see one!
So today we are going over this build, and I will start off with we are using this for mobbing to get up mostly. That's the only reason we're really using the bod here. It is here to get us up, and also for mobbing when we don't have our ordnance available, because our ordnance isn't always available to use. But and then we're using the mega triple bypass. We're using this for the ordnance cooldown rate, gives us a 50% more cooldown rate on our ordnance. Then we're using the bottle lightning, which has a 40-second cooldown and the highest base damage of 8,395. And then we're using the Fistery Gunzerker class mod, which puts 5 points into confetti and 2 points in Arebra. And then we're using the Watch for dinner on this build. When energy shield is active, enemies have a 12% chance to drop an overshield. Healthy when equipped grants 20% and amp damage when shield's full for those shields for 100% of gun damage. And then we're using this, the Blasting Brutal Hoarder, which is really only really good for our launcher. It's boosting the launcher quite a bit here, so that's really useful. It's also boosting our bod for combat. Bod takes benefit from all of this, except for the splash, because there's no splash damage on this bod. We're using 2 gadget ahoys, one for cooldown, ordnance cooldown duration, and ordnance damage, 2 dead eyes, one for the gun accuracy and extra gun critical damage. Then we're using 1 high caliber for projectile speed to be faster. Now the projectiles on the bottle lightning, since it's a mal one, it is not the fastest projectiles. So that's why we are using 1 high caliber instead of the extra dead eye here. Otherwise we would be using 3 dead eyes. But the projectiles are pretty slow on this gun. So now we're going to go over the skill tree. So we're going to start off with Sithler is the first skill, which gives us 25% more gun damage, helps us out with the ordnance. And then we put 5 points into fire rate, which gives us 20% more fire rate, while Peacemaker can't. You gain 20% more fire rate with your bolt lightning, which is nice because the fire rate isn't very fast on it, but that extra fire rate is useful. When Rafa critically hits an enemy, his action skill duration is stored. We put 2 points into this, and then we put 3 points into Master Troll, which gives us 27% more skill damage. Then we have 5 points in confetti from our class mod, and we've also put 5 points into confetti. Ordnance deals bonus damage in his current gun's element. So we are dealing 80% more shock damage with that gun, with the bolt bottle lightning. So it does 80% more shock damage than it normally does. And then we're using 3 in Fire Patrol, which the first shot fired from Rafa's fully loaded magazine deals bonus corrosive damage, which affects our bottle lightning because we're using this ability, Bullet Buddy Deluxe, which gives us ammo regeneration, and then ammo does not count when we are shooting it. So when you're shooting that ordnance off, It is getting bonus corrosive damage in every shot you get on your last shot. You get to the point where where it starts counting the shots, then you're kind of screwed. And then we're using 5 in the thrill for more fire rate. And then we get 10% more while overdrive is active, so it gives us 25% more fire rate. And then we're using Arebra, 5 points in here, and it gives us more ordnance cooldown rate whenever Rafa kills an enemy. Ordnance cooldown irritation is increased by 49%. Then we put 5 points into first impression. The first shot fired from the fully loaded magazine gains increased gun damage. So that also benefits our ordnance because of our specialization. And then we had to put 5 points in here. Didn't really want to. Because I didn't want to put any points in here. This is, unless you're gonna be sliding around a lot, this is pretty much junk. So we put 5 points into conducto to it gains increased status effect chance and also gains further increased shock chance. Our shock chance is already guaranteed. And there's only one reason we put points in this side of it. And then overdrive skill, Rafa gains critical hit chance with guns with overdrives active. Now this is nice, but this is even nicer down here. We put 1 point into awe. And whenever Rafa shocks an enemy, all shots fired at that enemy are critical hits for that duration. We are always doing shock damage. Always doing shock. So every time we're shooting that launcher at him, we're always doing crit. We're always hitting the crit. Every time. Always critical. And it's very great. Really, really, really good. That is the skill tree. Now the specializations, I'm gonna be honest. Um these bonuses got maxed out because I used the save editor and I used it to unlock all specializations. I didn't realize that was gonna put 100 in each one. And I don't like having that thing in the corner of the screen where it tells you yes specialization points, so I just didn't reset it. The only thing that really matters here is the gadgeteer. We're using one gadgeteer. Full spectrum arsenal. Ordnance damage now benefits from increases to gun damage. Ordnance benefits from 50% increases to gun damage. And then we put fragment you want a fragment payload. Ordnance gains 5% critical hit chance and 50% critical hit damage. Then we put one into compounding afflictions. Enemy takes increased damage for each status effect applied to them. Damage taken is 1%. And then we used one, and now with caffeine, so when we use our rep kit, we get our action skill back. So when you're shocking the enemy, you're always doing crit. And since we're using the watts for dinner, it's like we're always doing crit. Crit. It's infinite. It's like an infinite crit build. Build Rafa. An ordnance build. But I hope you guys enjoy this video though. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and a comment down below on what you want to see next. We have plenty more build videos coming out. I have another build video that I'm working on. Build that I'm actually working on now. I'm always working on a build. So I mean there's always new builds to be worked on and coming out. Make sure you guys leave a like and comment down below. I will see you guys in the next build video. And we're trying to hit 1K subs. Peace.